Anna Garcia's Cardiovascular Issues by Zach Mintz. Anna Garcia's first cardiovascular issue at age 8 was high blood pressure. High blood pressure is when over time Anna's blood put an increased pressure on the arteries near her heart. Anna developed this due to many things, including her genetics, her diet, and her exercise habits. Anna's second issue, which was also diagnosed at age 8, is familial hypercholesterolemia. Familial hypercholesterolemia is a defect in Anna's body, making her unable to remove LDL cholesterol from her blood. The increased LDL cholesterol also contributed to her high blood pressure. This was caused by Anna's genetics. It was a dominant trait and was passed down from her father. Anna's third cardiovascular issue was coronary artery disease. She was diagnosed with this at 17 years old. Coronary artery disease is when one or more of the arteries leading to the heart build up with plaque. This then reduces the blood flow to the heart. Anna's coronary artery disease was most likely caused by her high blood pressure and cholesterol. Anna's fourth issue was an enlarged left ventricle. This was diagnosed at age 32. Instead of Anna's left ventricle being the normal size, it had grown over time to be abnormally large. This was caused by decreased blood flow to the heart due to coronary artery disease. Anna's ventricle needed to work harder to get blood to the aorta because it had less oxygen to fuel itself. Over time, this led to an increase in muscle tissue and in turn size. Anna's next issue, also diagnosed at age 32, was mitral valve regurgitation. This is when some blood leaks backwards into the left atrium. In Anna's case, this was most likely caused by her enlarged left ventricle. The left ventricle most likely grew so large that it stretched around the mitral valve and caused leakage. Anna's last issue, diagnosed at age 37, was atrial fibrillation. Atrial fibrillation, also known as AFib, is when a person's atrium doesn't pump blood at the right times or without a pattern, causing an arrhythmia. AFib can be caused by many things, but in Anna's case, it was most likely caused by the mitral valve regurgitation. The extra blood in the atrium may have caused it to enlarge. The enlarged atrium then may have developed a rapid disorganized movement, otherwise known as AFib.